Hello and welcome, dear students. I hope all of you must be well and doing well in your studies. I am Yojana Parak, and today I will explain you the fourth poem from Standard 8 English textbook Honeydew. Name of the poem is The Last Bargain, written by Rabindranath Tagore. I hope all of you must be knowing who is Rabindranath Tagore. He has been a very well-known personality of our country. He is also known as Gurudev, Kavi Guru, Vishwa Kavi. He has been a polymath, poet, musician, and an artist. He has done a prominent work in the field of literature and poetry, and he has also won Nobel Prize for his creation Gitanjali. The work of Rabindranath Tagore ji in the field of literature is very important, great and unforgettable. Now let us see the poem. Before starting the poem, first of all let us understand the meaning of bargain. When two parties agrees or promises to do something for each other, that is known as bargaining. It is done by everyone in everyday's life. In this poem, bargain means there is a person who wants to work for someone so that he can get something in return for his living. Now let us see the characters of this poem. There are 5 characters. First one is the man who looks for a job. Second, there is a king who has power. Third, there is an old man who has money, and then there is a lady who has beauty, and at the last there is a child with nothing. Let me give you a brief idea about this story. A man wants to work for someone so that he can get something for his living, and he was waiting eagerly to get a job. Then he met a king who offers him a job against his power, but the man denies. Then he met an old man, and the man offers him money against job, but the man again denies. Then he met a beautiful lady. The lady offered him job for her beauty, but he denied again. Now we will see in this poem why the man denies all 3 offers and whether he gets any job at last or not. Let us start the poem now. "Come and hire me," I cried while in the morning I was walking on the stone-paved road. Here, the man is walking on the road in the morning and he was shouting, "Come and hire me." That means he was eager to get a job for his living. Sword in hand, the king came in his chariot. He held my hand and said, "I will hire you with my power." When he was yelling and shouting, "Come and hire me," a king came in his chariot and he had a sword in his hand. That shows the power. And the king said, "I will hire you with my power." But his power counted for naught, and he went away in his chariot. When the king offers him a job against his power, the man denies, because with his past experiences he knew that power wants to give me happiness and respect. And what if the king loses his power? He won't be able to pay me anything. As he knew that power can't stay for long, he refuses the offer because he was not satisfied with it, and the king went back in his chariot with anger. In the second stanza, "In the heat of the midday, the houses stood with shut doors. I wandered along the crooked lane. An old man came out with his bag of gold." After rejecting the offer of king, the man again started walking and searching for job. he was wandering along the crooked lane, that is, narrow road with twists and turns. But every house had shut door. There was no one on the lane. But suddenly an old man came out with his bag of gold. He pondered and said, pondered, that means to think, I will hire you with my money. Then the old man said, if you work for me, I will pay you money. He weighed his coins one by one, but I turned away. Again he refuses the offer of the old man who was offering him work against money. The man thought that money also can't last for long. One day, when the money will end, this old man won't be able to pay me anything, and money can't buy me happiness. So, again, he was not satisfied with the offer and he denied. In the third stanza, it was evening. The garden hedge was all aflowers. The fair maid came out and said, I will hire you with my smile. Here, after rejecting the offer from king and from an old man, he was again walking and searching for job. It was the time of evening when he passed by a garden. The garden was full of flowers, and there a beautiful lady came and said, I will hire you with my smile. Her smile paled and melted into tears, and she went back alone into the dark. When she said that I will hire you with my smile, the man could sense that there was disguised sorrow under her smile, and he thought that the beauty or the lust can't give me happiness and satisfaction, respect for long time, because beauty won't stay for long. Again, he couldn't get what he wanted and he was dissatisfied, and he left the lady alone in the dark and went away. In the fourth stanza, the sun glistened on the sand, and the sea waves broke waywardly. A child sat playing with shells. He raised his head and seemed to know me. He said, I hire you with nothing. After rejecting all three offers, again the man started walking in search for job, and the next day began. It was the morning time. He arrived at sea beach. The waves were going without any control. There he saw a child sat playing with shells. He raised his head and it seemed to know me. He felt that this child knows me, and as if he said, I hire you with nothing. From henceforward, that bargain struck in child's play made me a free man. In the innocence of that child, he could feel the loyalty, honesty, without any conspiracy or lie. He could sense the happiness, the satisfaction and freedom which he wanted. So, finally, the bargain struck with the child's play that made him feel that he was a free man. And by seeing that child, he realized that I don't want to slave for anyone against power, money or lust, but I want my own freedom, my own satisfaction, my own happiness. Money, power or beauty can be conquered, but it won't last for long. The thing which lasts for long is the happiness of freedom, the satisfaction which can't be conquered by anyone and with anything. So he wanted that happiness of freedom and satisfaction and respect, which he couldn't get in all three offers. But finally, when he saw the child's innocence, he could feel that he is a free man. And there he stopped his bargain and thought that I will not bargain my freedom. I will work for my own. Whatever I earn, whether more or less, I will earn with my own dignity, respect, satisfaction, and happiness of freedom. In this way, the poem comes to an end. Let us summarize the theme of this poem. A man who was looking for a job met three persons, king, an old man, and a beautiful lady, who offered him power, money, and beauty. But he couldn't get that freedom and satisfaction and happiness in that offer. So he refused all three offers, and finally, when he saw the innocence of child, he could sense a freedom. And there he thought that I will not bargain my freedom, and whether I earn more or less, I will work for my own self, which will give me satisfaction, respect, and my happiness of freedom. So in this way, Rabindranath Tagore ji wants to give the message that freedom can't be bargained against power, money, or lust. It is precious and it can't be valued against anything. The work which you do with your own freedom gives you satisfaction, happiness, and respect. So do not lose your freedom for anything. I hope now the deep meaning of this poem is clear to you. Thank you.